What reason did Jess Phillips give for opposing a Home Office-led inquiry into child sexual exploitation in Oldham? Minister responds to Elon Musk as tech billionaire criticizes Keir Starmer over grooming gang scandal. A UK government minister has pushed back against Elon Musk after the billionaire launched a series of critical tweets targeting Sir Keir Starmer and the UK government over their handling of the grooming gang scandal. Hey there! If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Your support means the world and helps us bring you more amazing videos. Thank you for being part of our journey. Elon Musk, the owner of X, formerly Twitter, used his platform to call on King Charles to dissolve Parliament and prompt a general election. He also criticized the UK government's approach to addressing child sexual exploitation, particularly regarding the lack of a Home Office-led inquiry into alleged sex trafficking in Oldham. Health Minister Andrew Gwynn responded, telling LBC, "Elon Musk is an American citizen and perhaps ought to focus on issues on the other side of the Atlantic. The grooming issue is a very serious matter. We've already had multiple inquiries, including investigations in Telford, Rotherham, and Greater Manchester. We've also seen a national inquiry into child sexual exploitation. In 2022, Mr. Gwynn continued, at some point, more inquiries aren't the solution. What we need is justice for the victims and a strengthened criminal justice system to ensure these atrocities never happen again." Despite these comments, Musk intensified his criticism, calling for a general election and demanding the release of far-right activist Tommy Robinson from prison. He also targeted safeguarding Minister Jess Phillips, accusing her of denying a public inquiry into Oldham and claiming she deserves to be in prison. Musk also criticized Prime Minister Keir Starmer, alleging that as a former director of public prosecutions, Starmer failed to address rape gangs effectively. Musk labeled the scandal as state-sponsored evil and utterly shameful, questioning why his comments had sparked more outrage than the mass rape of children. Jess Phillips acknowledged the calls for a Home Office-led inquiry, but maintained that decisions on such matters should be made locally. "I believe it is for Oldham Council to decide to commission an inquiry into child sexual exploitation, rather than for the government to intervene," she stated. Musk dismissed this position, reiterating his call for accountability. Meanwhile, Conservative Party leader Kemi Badenoch expressed support for a full national inquiry into grooming gangs, stating, "The time is long overdue for a comprehensive inquiry into the rape gang scandal. 2025 must be the year victims finally get justice." This sentiment was echoed by Shadow Home Secretary Chris Philp and Shadow Safeguarding Minister Alicia Kearns, who also pressed for an inquiry in Oldham. Reform UK leader Nigel Farage criticized the lack of action, remarking, "Talk is cheap. The Conservatives had 14 years in government to launch an inquiry. The establishment has failed the victims on every level." Musk replied to Farage's comment, stating, "Exactly. Time for reform." The independent inquiry into child sexual abuse, led by Professor Alexis J., issued its final report in 2022, describing child sexual abuse as an epidemic and recommending 20 actions to combat it. However, Professor J expressed frustration last year that none of the recommendations had been implemented. A Labour spokesperson assured that the government is working at pace to address the recommendations. The debate continues as calls grow louder for a comprehensive approach to tackle the issue and deliver justice for victims.